What is up everyone, Barricade here, and I'm bringing you guys my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 38. And actually, before I go into this, the one thing I want to say real fast is this is my new mic that I recently just got for my reviews, for my commentaries, and everything like that. So go ahead and let me know what you guys think on how it sounds. Personally, I think it sounds amazing, and I really love to finally have a good mic. But anyways, so when it comes to this episode, it was actually pretty insane when it comes to Hit. You know, Vegeta starts fighting him. Vegeta can sense that he's strong, so he immediately turns Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan, and then they're fighting. And actually, one thing I want to say real fast is if you notice the second Vegeta turns Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan, you see Monaka, like, kind of like, I guess he was coming out of his little trance or whatever, and then the second he saw Vegeta turn Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan, he like freaks out and like immediately goes back into his trance. So that was kind of weird. And then they start fighting, and then it turns out that Hit has like unbelievable speed, and he's able to defeat Vegeta. Even like from across the whole ring, he's able to basically teleport straight to Vegeta and hit him in like half a second. And he's basically like stupid fast, and even Vegeta can't react to him. And then Vegeta loses. And then the one thing that was actually interesting that Hit states is that Vegeta was the first person that is able to survive as many attacks from him, which makes a lot of sense because of the fact that Hit, if he's able to fight a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, I'm pretty sure no one in his universe can really stand up to him. Like, I can't imagine anyone else really doing that. That would mean that he's basically like stronger than Majin Buu, stronger than Cell, obviously, stronger than anyone that they ever fought in Z, and he's able to stand up to a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. And then, which, you know, thanks to a special ability he has, which I'm going to go more into, but he is able to use that ability to, you know, be able to beat a Super Saiyan God Blue. So obviously no one in his universe is able to even survive multiple hits from someone like him. And then Goku goes to fight him, but before he fights him, he actually finds out that Hit uses a time-based ability called Time Leap, to where he can stop time for 0.1 seconds, and he's able to basically do any type of counters, basically attack, and just use that 0.1 seconds to his advantage to always have the advantage over his opponent. And then Wiz states that there is actually a way to counter it, and that Goku's just going to have to figure it out himself. He's not going to teach him. And actually, the thing that was funny is that when I was watching Hit fight, I noticed that his attacks and his speed looked different than that of normal characters. And it was funny because I wish I actually had like proof of this or something, but the second I saw him fighting and the way he does, I actually sat there and thought about it, and I was like, he's probably stopping time. Like, I don't know why, it just came to my head. Like, I literally thought about it. I was like, he's probably using some type of weird time ability. He's probably stopping time and then able to hit them, because the way his speed looks, it looks different than that of normal. It doesn't look like he's just moving too fast for them to see. He looks like he's doing something strange, something different. And for him to be able to fight against the Super Saiyan God Blue, to me it just felt like he was obviously doing something different, something weird that, you know, would be kind of unfair in a sense. And then of course they find out that he's just using a time stop ability, which makes so much more sense to me. And then Goku's gonna fight Hit, and basically he states, oh well, even if Goku loses, it's not a big deal because we got Monaka. I think Wiz states that. And then and then Beerus is like, you know the truth behind that. You obviously do. And it turns out that Monaka is a total amateur. Wiz states, oh, so it turns out that Monaka is just a total amateur, and that you just brought him as a way to motivate Goku and Vegeta. So, I mean, it makes sense that he would be weak, but at the same time, it's like, Beerus stated that he's the second strongest, that Goku is the second strongest person he's ever fought. So what does this mean? Does this mean that actually Monaka isn't stronger than Goku, that he's actually weak, and he just told Goku that to motivate him, like from the start, like once they fought at, you know, in Battle of Gods and pretty much during that arc? That's kind of weird. Like, maybe he just liked Goku's strength so much that he was actually just said, hey, I'm going to say this guy's stronger than him so he can push him and make him stronger so I can have an even stronger opponent to fight against in the future. So I mean, it kind of makes sense because of the fact that Master Roshi pretty much did the same thing. He entered the martial arts tournament to fight Goku, but under disguise, so Goku would think that a random person beat him rather than his own master. So when Goku lost to this random person, that he would be motivated to get stronger. So it's kind of like the same sense if Monaka does turn out to be just a total fake. So that would be kind of interesting and kind of cool for Beerus' character to kind of be like that mentor towards him, to be like, I want you to get stronger, I want to fight a stronger Super Saiyan God. So that was just one thing I wanted to talk about. And then Goku is about to fight Hit, and Hit states that he's actually over 1,000 years old. And that was actually really interesting as well, because this dude's been around for a long time, killing countless people. He's just the greatest assassin ever, and he's strong enough to fight against the Super Saiyan Blue. And they're fighting each other, and then Goku is able to find out the special step to counter Hit's attacks, and it turns out that what it is yeah, he can counter, or he can stop time, for 0.1 seconds, but all you gotta do is just basically react and predict where he's gonna be in that 0.1 seconds, which makes a lot of sense to me, because during that whole explanation of the whole 0.1 second things, that was the first thing that came to my mind as well, is dude, they've been faster than that type of speed since Dragon Ball. In Dragon Ball, there's a part where I was gonna say King Kai, Master Roshi and Krillin are fighting, and they do like a shitload of stuff in 1 second, and then everyone watching the tournament doesn't get what happened, so they literally have to sit there and explain everything to the crowd that they did in that 1 second, and it's like a shitload of things, like they run, he throws a punch, he dodges it, he does this, he does that, grabs them, flips them, throws them across the ring, and they land perfectly, and they do all of that in 1 second, and this is in Dragon Ball. So by the time it's Dragon Ball Super, I'm pretty sure their reaction times are way faster than that of 0.1 seconds. So it obviously makes sense that Goku's able to just simply predict where he's going to be and then just counter it, because even though he is stopping time for that short period of time, Goku's speed pretty much compensates for that time stop. So that was actually really interesting and really awesome about the Goku strategy to be able to stop Hit. And then the episode pretty much ends with Goku stating that he's gonna go full power, he's gonna go Super Saiyan God, all that. And then the thing that was actually really interesting that I'm really can't wait to see, honestly, is during the preview of the episode, it states that Goku has a new technique, a new ability, and it shows Goku powering up as a Super Saiyan Blue, and you can see like electricity. So I'm thinking, wait a second, is this ability a transformation or is it an actual attack? Because if it's a transformation, then what if we're actually getting Super Saiyan Blue 2, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2, and because it looked like he was powering up and you can see electricity coming out of him. So I don't know, it could be, or it could just be a new attack that he learned altogether with his, a new energy beam or new something different for Goku, which would be kind of cool. Goku hasn't had a new ability in a long time, so it'd be kind of cool to see him learn a new attack rather than just transform. But I guess we'll just have to wait till next Sunday. But overall, this episode was pretty freaking awesome. I liked it a lot, and the one thing I'm liking is even though there's parts where the animation doesn't look too good, there's parts where it looks amazing. So I really can't wait for them to compensate for that, and maybe, I don't know, maybe with a Blu-ray release or something, they'll touch it up really good and it'll look like super amazing throughout the whole episode. I'm just like really hoping for something like that, because even though Dragon Ball Super is awesome, the animation can be very low at times. The animation level can be very low, very bad, and I'm tired of it. I want to see a new Dragon Ball series with amazing animation, and I know they could do that for Dragon Ball Super. I know they can. But overall, this episode was freaking awesome. I give it a 4. And I can't wait for next episode to see Goku's new ability, new attack, or whatever he's going to do. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see my most recent Gears of War video, hit that link on the left. If you want to see my most recent Dragon Ball video, hit that link on the right. Thanks for watching, guys.